welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through. And if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. This Divine Masculine's rereading, reading again, rereading. This has to do with your messages, your text messages, your emails, your handwritten notes, your greeting cards, anything that you have put in writing that you have given to your masculine, whether it's in gift form, whether it's just, like everyday communication. This Divine Masculine is now accessing those things, reading those things, because they really want to understand, and they value your words much more than they did then it to when you sent it to them. So there was a time when you used to message your Divine Masculine, and your masculine read the messages, responded, and I feel like the way that the response took place, it was more of like just kind of like for the sake of responding, or just it didn't mean as much as it meant to you at the time. But now when this Divine Masculine is rereading your emails, your messages, your text messages, whatever it may be, they're seeing it from a different perspective. They're seeing it with, I feel like, new eyes. Like they're not looking at it like they used to look at it before. They see it as something very precious. They are understanding more about you. So there's things about you they didn't really understand because they didn't try to understand. So I see here that the emotions that you expressed in your writing to Divine Masculine at the time, they didn't see it. They didn't understand it, nor did they try to understand it. There's something about you wrote a lot about what you desired in life, what you wanted, what made you happy, what you enjoyed doing. So these things that had meaning for you, that were important to you, masculine starting to understand these things. They are starting to, I feel like some of them are starting to recall certain conversations, but then there are some conversations when they look back on, it's like, I don't even remember this. And they see the importance of it now. I see here that you talked about building together, starting a new life together, sharing together, growing together, future together, loving each other. There were a lot of things that Divine Feminine used to talk about, and Divine Masculine, there's a lot of things that they did not see. I see here because they were confused in their own journey. It's like, say if you two are having coffee together in a coffee shop and you're talking about what you're planning to do over the weekend, and Divine Masculine is responding to you, meaning that maybe if you ask for a suggestion, like, should I wear this or should I wear that? And Divine Masculine, it's like, oh yeah, you should wear that. Yeah, it looks good. It sounds good. Like they responded, but they didn't really engage in the conversation. So I see here that the reason being is because while they were responding to you, it it's not that they were not completely listening to you. They were, but I see here that they were there, but they were not there. So they may have been physically there, they may have been alert in some to up into some point, right? But I see here that they were distracted by their own thoughts at the time because they were very confused about what they wanted. So even if you two were, you know, talking, hanging out together, going for coffee, going to the movies. They were present there, right? Physically there, but they were not present in that moment because they were constantly thinking about what do I want? What do I want in life? Not along those lines, meaning like they didn't say those words, but it's more of like they were confused about what they were. It's strange. I'm getting this, so I'm gonna say it's like I don't know what I'm getting myself into, kind of thing. It's like I'm with Divine Feminine, but I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So where do I see myself? Where am I going? What am I supposed to do? So there was this confusion, there was this loss, there was like wandering kind of feeling here. And I see here that emotionally they didn't want to be attached, so they kept detached from your relationship. So I see here that they found strength in keeping detached emotionally from Divine Feminine. So they felt like that was some sort of strength or power that they had within them that they did not want to let go of. They didn't want to lose. It's like I don't want to give my power away. If I become emotionally attached or connected to Divine Feminine, that means I'm giving my power away. For some reason, they thought that. I see it here. It's not that it would have happened. I see here that if masculine got emotionally invested, they would have gone stronger. But they had this opposite feeling where that they assume that if I get emotionally connected or attached in some sort of way to Divine Feminine, that means I'm giving my power away. But the opposite would have happened. I see here that if Divine Masculine had opened their heart to Divine Feminine at the time, which they did not, because I see here that they kept it closed because they were unaware of what to do next. If Divine Masculine had openly gave their heart openly to Divine Feminine, they would have become stronger. I see here emotionally they would have become stronger. You would have given them a strength that they've never felt before. And this is something that they are so unaware of. I see here unaware of that the matters of the heart, the feelings that they have for you and the emotions, the feelings that you would have shared between each other if Divine Masculine had been more open to your connection. It's like the unknown, things that are not seen would have been more visible to Divine Masculine. So it's like I didn't have to put much effort and work into certain things in my life if I had this kind of intense love, because the love that I have, that I'm given by Divine Feminine, that I share with Divine Feminine, would have given me the strength to do this, or would have given me the strength. It's like the things that were a struggle for this Divine Masculine being in their single season or being without Divine Feminine, they wouldn't have experienced those struggles if they were with you. So this is something that they didn't know. I see here there's no awareness, that they were unaware that how important the love between you two, if you two had openly, I feel like Divine Feminine did, but from Divine Masculine side, if there was an open, also I'm getting something about communication as well. So if there was an open exchange of communication and love, then the amount of work and energy and effort Divine Masculine was putting into other things wouldn't have been so difficult. It would have been easier because the strength that this Divine Masculine would have felt after receiving that kind of love from you would have taken their energy to the next level. It's like it would have given them more motivation. It would have given them more drive, would have given them more focus, more determination. And I see here that Divine Feminine put the energy into self. I see here putting energy into self after realizing that Divine Masculine would not openly give or exchange energetically. Divine Masculine again, when it comes to reconnecting with Divine Feminine, restoring the connection with Divine Feminine, they are aware that they had the opportunity to do that earlier. They feel like they didn't handle this situation maturely. They they didn't realize that they would be repeating something for a long period of time. They didn't I feel like they didn't think this through. They didn't think it through. Like when they were with you, when the separation took place between you two, when you two went your own journey, right? In individual soul journey. Divine Masculine didn't think that so many years would go by. They didn't they didn't they were unaware. Like they didn't realize that maybe 5, 10 years from now I will be looking back on this moment that I had with Divine Feminine. These these memories that Divine Masculine is having about you, looking back at messages, thinking about your past, it's like I wish I had seen things sooner. I wish I had more clarity sooner. And I see here that they feel like they have been very naive to the connection. They feel like they took a lot of time. There's a regret here of not restoring the connection sooner. They know that they had an opportunity, not just one, I feel like many opportunities to reach out to Divine Feminine, to rebuild, to restore, to have some sort of reunion. But they see themselves as I didn't treat this connection Divine Feminine, I didn't treat Divine Feminine fairly, and I didn't treat this connection seriously. So there is regret here. They feel like they were very immature in the way they handled the situation and how they handled the separation. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.